What's up, Fit Gamers? It's your coach Joey B/3 back again for a Fit Gamer fight move. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Sifu. I've been playing a lot of this game, and I feel like it's made for Fit Gamers. They have some great martial arts choreography, and it's very challenging. So today we're going to be breaking down some of the choreography of the impact weapon in the game. That's when you pick up a pipe, a baseball bat, a broken stick, and you use it against your opponents. And we're going to be specifically looking at the light attack sequence. This is when you hit the light attack button 3 different times, but you strike your opponent 4 times. Great trade-off. Let's take a look. All right, so you've seen there from the gameplay footage. This is kind of a unique strike sequence. And the reason why it's so unique is basically the way your avatar is holding the weapon. Instead of the traditional orthodox way of holding an impact weapon like a baseball bat, where you have the handle and everything, he's holding it in the reverse grip. So in the game, when you hit the light attack button for the first time, the initial attack is going to be an upward strike. He's gonna be from his closed, hidden position here, and he's gonna come up with a strike straight to the face. So from the side, it'll look like this. And what's happening here is that he's loosening his grip on those last 3 fingers and basically holding the weapon with those front 2 fingers, the thumb and the forefinger. So the strike here, you have to let go of your grip and hold those last 2 fingers. They can still be on the weapon, but you want the grip to be loose. If I have a full grip here, I can still strike hard, but it's going to be much slower and easier to see. Whereas when I let go of my grip, it's pretty quick. Split second. When you hit the light attack button the second time, you actually get 2 strikes out of the 1 button command. So it's going to be a strike from the side here, both times. It's going to be a lateral strike to the rib cage and then a lateral strike to the head. So a midline and a highline strike. Now, these are broken strikes. A broken strike is classified as short, abrupt, snappy, like a whip. There's no follow through, it comes back to you. Now it's important to notice on these lateral strikes that he chambers after each hit to the opposite side. That sets up for the next strike. Because we're not going here to here, there's too much time. One side to the other. The same thing applies with the grip for those 2 lateral strikes. We let go of those fingers a little bit to allow the weapon to follow through into the target and hit the target directly. Same thing on this side. As I come for the head strike here, I let go of my grip a little bit so I can snap that strike right into the target. It's not follow through power strikes. Quick, snappy strikes. Light attacks. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop. When you hit the light attack button for the 3rd time, you get a nice shuffle side kick, pushing your opponent back into the wall, doing extra damage, knocking him down some stairs, and using the environment to your advantage. So it's a shuffle side kick, so we have to shuffle our footwork and gain some momentum before we hit that side kick. It's not just a standing side kick straight from there. We have to shuffle and then side kick. So again, shuffling footwork as you take a look at the feet. We're gonna cross step our rear foot behind our front foot, and then side kick straight from there. So the whole attack sequence, let's rep it out a few times. Now, within the game world, this light attack sequence has some good pros to it, but also has some cons. Pro side is that the attacking with the weapon breaks your opponent's structure quicker, so you're able to do takedowns faster, more efficiently, especially after you upgrade some of your weapon abilities as well. Another thing I liked about this sequence was that it's a great way in the game to lead to stronger attacks. That first initial attack is nice, quick, and snappy. Bang! But right after that, you can try to even get to striking other opponents in different areas. So I could hit one opponent here and then hit those 2 strikes over here and come back and shuffle sidekick that first opponent. Or these strikes can lead into heavier strikes. I can hit that quick strike and then come down with a heavier strike to another opponent or the same one. The last thing I really liked about this sequence was the finishing sidekick. And again, it's used as a finishing technique. It's not right away because this sidekick is pretty easy to see. And it also pushes your opponent in the game into environmental objects, which again does more damage, and it can lead to you doing better against a group of opponents, because once you knock one opponent back into other opponents, they get dazed and confused for a second or two as well, allowing you to attack. One of the main things I didn't really like about this sequence in game was that there's some openings in there for your opponents to strike, especially when you have a mode on where your opponents don't wait to strike you. They just strike all the time as much as they can, and that gets very overwhelming. So between this first sequence of strikes here, the 1, 2, 3, there's a slight opening there that you got to be careful, and you got to make sure to counter any incoming opponent. All right, so there you have it for this Fit Gamer fight move. Again, practice this one safely. Use a padded training stick at first, and then you can move up to, a rattan stick or something like this. But again, quick 3-strike sequence into that shuffle kick for that 4th finishing strike. Pretty good. I use this a lot in the game, especially once you get that weapon. It's very, very helpful. So again, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys in the next video. As always, game on, stay fit, keep on training. We're gonna rep this one out a few times. We'll see you guys in the next Fit Gamer fight. And you gotta do the left side. Oh, see? I don't even know how to do it. Bah, 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 bah.